Hello everybody, welcome back. Oh fuck, my gun's got... Oh, they're two away from each other now for some reason. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome back to some Borderlands. We are in the Crimson Fastness, which is a weird ass fucking name for anything, but whatever. Because, you know, Tannis got us to go and kill Flint or whatever his name was.
Yes, feel it.
But Flint didn't actually have a key. She lied to us. Oh. Man, I don't know where some of these bullets are coming from. Also, apparently these guys are armored. Like, apparently these guys count as armored. I mean, it makes sense. They are clearly wearing armor, but I mean... And it's like corrosive weapons do more damage to them. I've been watching more of the co-op playthrough that I was talking about last time. Man, it just, you know, it's not getting better. I mean, I'm still, because it's background, you know, I don't care that much. But if I was actually sitting there watching it, I would be pissed. Is that not the... Oh, which one is still... Oh, there we go. This one's still on. Because, I mean, like, last time I talked about how, like, the one guy who knows everything kept just, like, running ahead and doing shit. Yeah, that keeps happening. I mean, he's doing it more and more, it seems. He just, like, disappears. Even the other people that are playing with him are commenting that... Oh, you know what? I bet you the claptrap opens that up. I've commented that he just disappears on them, and he's gone. He is playing a berserker. And apparently if you're the berserker and you activate your berserk mode and then open up and then like close the menu or something like right away, or maybe you have to time it right or something. Either way, the extra run speed that you get while in berserk mode stays permanent. So he was literally just like fucking booking it through the areas. Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's a badass one. But yeah, like fucking, because it's like I said, it's a 4-person playthrough, but it was a stream, and each person had their own stream. And because it's no longer a stream, you can't do like you could while they were streaming and just click a button to switch views. It's just now 4 separate videos instead of like a single stream with 4 viewpoints. So like, you basically got to pick someone and either have all 4 of them playing simultaneously in different tabs so that you can switch between them, which is ridiculous. Or you, whenever you want to switch views, you have to pause yours, look to see what time you're at, and then switch to whoever you want to look at, and then go to that time, which is also ridiculous. I'm not entirely sure which is more ridiculous, if I'm being honest. They're both pretty not good options. But anyway, so like I just picked the one guy there, and I'm like, all right, I'll watch him. He's playing as Roland. That's like a support character. He's like mid-range. Like, I didn't want to pick the guy playing the sniper because it would be a lot of obviously distance shots and everything theoretically. I didn't want to pick the berserker guy because that would theoretically again be a lot of like up close and, you know, not as much view. And I figured, you know, picking Roland or Lilith would be a good one since they're mid-range characters. Oh, this is actually a little bit different.
I can see
But then I decided on the guy playing Roland instead of the guy playing Lilith because the guy playing Roland is better at games. Oh, okay, so that's our last claptrap. So we're getting very close to the end of the game then. Oh yeah, well. But yeah, like there were times where like the guy I was watching had to get up and do something, you know, go to the bathroom or something, and they just kept playing, which, you know, that's fine. They were streaming, it makes sense. But it's just one of those things where it's like, it wasn't like it's just these four guys in their basement playing the game. It's a company that has multiple editors and shit to do stuff. And there's honestly very little reason why they couldn't. Oh wow, there's two chests right here. 65. No, it's not as good. Well, I mean, it'd probably be about equivalent. The Blast Matador, eh? Nope. Still not as good. Like, it's definitely one of those things where, like, Firefly, don't care. Where, like, after it was done, it definitely would have got a significant amount of views if they had put in the effort to just edit it together like a Let's Play. Like they do with all of their Let's Plays that are multi-view, you know? They get somebody to go through it and they cut between people, they switch between viewpoints and everything. So that you're not like... So that you don't end up just like watching nothing, you know? Oh my. Alright, well... I'm really good at this. I guess I am over leveled for this. I'm only 3 levels higher though. Like that's not a huge amount. But this gun is still fucking tearing through them. But like if they had done that, you know, it would have been huge. Like, well, maybe not huge, but I mean, it's a popular game. They're a popular channel. They were a popular channel when that happened. They're actually not around anymore. And I mean, the guys playing it was like a core group of the people there that everybody loved. Like, there's no way that them editing it together as a Let's Play wouldn't have made it more accessible and gotten significantly more views after the stream was over than leaving it as 4 separate streams. But unfortunately, and in my opinion, one of the reasons why they failed is very, very rarely did they ever really consider long-term gains. They were all about that short-term. They didn't think about long-term and, like, you know, people watching it down the line. I only have the one quest, right? Yeah. And like I said, I feel like that's definitely a part of why they failed. That and many other reasons. But definitely important, if not big part. You know, like it probably wasn't a huge part of why they failed, but at the same time, it didn't help. I mean, another reason why I think they failed is because they had all those extra people to do the editing and that. I mean, when they first started, they did the editing. And it shows in some of their earlier videos too, you know? Like, you can almost tell when they started, like, giving the, like, when the things were being edited by people who weren't in the video. Violent Bruiser, okay, well, the fire rate goes down quite a bit, but it's 30 extra damage. No, I'm good. It's 30 extra damage, but that decrease in fire rate I feel is gonna hurt it. Oh, also I think the Tannis is underneath us. Okay, so that's where we came in. Over here is where we would have came in if we had went the other way. I just want to make sure that like I hit like all of the locations in here, because we are getting into later areas of the game, which should, in theory, mean some better loot crates. I mean, I'll check, but there's almost no chance that it's, yeah. Oh, that's shotgun, 113 times 12. It actually does less damage per pellet, but it fires 3 extra pellets. So I'll just keep mine then. Will say though, I do like me some Jacob guns. I mean, all the damage. Yeah, I see you standing there, Tannis. We'll get to you in a second. No, can't break that log. I really don't remember this. Like, I've basically forgot. Like, I haven't recognized so much of this already. Like, I see you either received my message or came here on some other errand. The Lance locked me in here and shut down the Echo, but they left my communicator with me. That was really stupid of them. You probably hate me, but I didn't intend to betray you. Steele wanted the key and wanted you gone. Sending you after Baron Flint was her idea, and it seemed like something you'd enjoy, so I went along with it. Now I'm trapped here, and she's taken the vault key. Oh, look at that. That was all the missions there. It's probably impossible to take back the vault key or open the vault now. Let's focus on something else instead. Let's bring the ecosystem back online. The Lance locked it down, but I know how we can bring it back, since I pretty much invented it. I wrote some instructions on the back of this paper towel. Find the Echo command console and follow my instructions. Also, what was that noise? Was it... Oh, it must have been that door opening. Oh, that's what it was. Also, found something out because I was watching that Let's Play. So I've just been selling all of my artifacts that weren't fire ones. Because I'm like... Because then it just brings it down to 1. Yeah, I didn't realize that you could... Oh, apparently I did use... Maybe it was just a really good artifact. Yeah, I didn't realize that it, that you could switch like that. At no point did I know that you could switch that. Like, I was watching the playthrough of it there, the co-op playthrough, and the one guy said that, and I was like, excuse me? Oh, he did that thing where he, man, stairs do not agree with these guys. I set the other guy on fire. Ow. Shot me. Yeah, stairs do not agree with these guys at all.
Yes, feel it.
There we go. That's right, bitch, you burn. But yeah, I couldn't fucking believe that. I read that, or I heard him say that, and I was, I don't know, I was either playing Star Wars or Black Flag. Either way, I heard him say that, and I had to, like, look at the screen, and I was like, excuse me? That's how that works? It makes sense. It was one of those things where it's like, man, I feel stupid, because every time that, like, you know, I'd pick one, and then, like, I'd use another one, and this would just change to, like, oh, now instead of 2 fire, I have, oh, 1 corrosive or something. I was like, well, that's fucking stupid. And then it was like, oh, no, it does that. And I was like, oh. And apparently I never realized when I used another one that I would then go up to 2 fire to when I switched back or anything. So, although apparently some artifacts give you a lot, because that was, you know, I said level 3 corrosive, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have... Which gun is this? There you go. I thought it looked more yellow. Now, is anybody gonna stop me from doing this? I mean, there's got to be a boss in here, right? We did fight those guys before, the other commander or whatever. This appears to be the Echo command console that Tannis described. If you manage to read her rambling scroll, you should be able to reactivate the system. The notes Tannis gave you are rambling and disjointed and appear to be written in the form of an argument with either an invisible cellmate or rat. However, she also mentions reactivating 3 network transmitter consoles in 3 separate buildings, then returning to this main control console. Really? In 3 separate buildings, eh? Yep, I have to exit and then come back. Good God. That sucks. But hey, we finished all of the quests in New Haven. I mean, there's got to be something in there now, I take it. Open fire. Oh my, that's a lot of, oh god, they got electric weapons and immediately disintegrated my, You have it. Fucking electric guns, man. They wouldn't be so bad if health mattered at all in this game. Like, I feel like the shield will hold out for a bit, but your, like, the equivalent amount of health will just, like, melt away. Also, did I pick up that gun, or did it just vanish? Oh, no, I did get it. Not that it matters, but... solid sniper, eh? Nope. Oh, well, actually... I guess I will keep this one on. Get some ammo back. That was 4 badass engineers, was it not? That's, I mean, I would say it's a bit rough for a single play, since I'm single player, but at the same time, I handled it rather easily, so, you know.
The loot be mine.
Ooh, here's some SMGs. 98, ooh, the fire rate goes down even more. And that's just bad, alright. Less fire rate and damage.
Let's see what we've got.
And worthless chest. Wonder how many people are annoyed whenever I just see pistols and it's like, yep, those are worthless. And just completely ignore them. It's like, but they're not. And it's like, yeah, they are. Good, shops have new inventory. Where is it? Heading to the right. Any other? No. Can I get through here? Can I get up then? Like, who just shouted open fire? I would love it if you opened fire. That would let me know, there we go, potentially how to get there. There you guys are.
Aw, did that hurt?
Oh wait, I don't know why I'm trying to pick it up. I'm... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I can't get fucking headshots when you crouch like that. Whatever. Dead anyway. Nope. Don't know what the hell I was doing there. Ah, here we are.
First aid kit.
Defender, Berserker. Fuck off. There was probably something that I was keeping here, wasn't there? With cannon? Maybe. That seems right. Probably good to keep that just in case. Guaranteed that I'll have ammo, so. Alright, so now I need to go pick up the stuff these guys dropped. Grab those pistols. I don't know who that is, though. Wasn't there another one of you assholes? Oh, maybe the engineer didn't drop anything. Oh, hello. Did you just say holy shit?
I'm really good at this.
Where? You're up top. Whatever, I'm gonna ignore you for a minute. So I want to go over here and grab these pistols, which, like I said, I'm sure are amazing, but I'd really like a, Oh, did he actually follow me? Yeah, he did. Well, since you were nice enough to come down here, or come all the way over here. But yeah, I would like an electric one before we start fighting all of the Iridian guys, because they are basically all shield. Alright. They're not firing at me, are they? Nope, nope, the Iridians are already here. Plague Bear, Tormentor, Tempest. Oh, and it's a badass Guardian as well. Yep, but once their shield goes down, they are fairly pathetic. Yeah, and this gun. And my guns are tearing through their shields well enough. I don't need to worry about it. That's good. Okay, I need to kill this fucking bomber prick. Where's your head? Oh, there it is. It's so weird when there's enemies where their heads aren't, you know, where a head should be. Just like off to the side, and it's like, who built you? Who put your head there? Oh, purple pistol again. Great. Alright, let's see. Where is everything here? Okay, so... oh, there is an exit here. Oh, back to the salt flats. Okay. Well, I mean, we may as well go to the right. If we're supposed to be going to 3 buildings, then odds are it's this building, and this building, so... It'll be taking us to all the locations anyway. Yeah, I mean, there's like this little bit out here and this little chunk here, but nothing, no like major side paths to worry about. I just need to remember to keep switching to this gun when I, whenever I need ammo, or in between fights, anyway. It's kind of weird that there's a vehicle station there, because it's clearly just there so that you can exit with a vehicle instead of just having a vehicle station on the other side, which would make more sense. But then again, I'm not sure why they had those Guardians there anyway. I didn't think that they showed up here. It looked suspicious that I could get on the outside of that. But I guess there was nothing suspicious about it. Alright. Nope, just more Lance guys. No, I'm not. Oh, goody. There we go. Feel like there's probably an engineer over there. Who's... Oh, he's way up there. He threw the whole thing down. Okay. Yeah, when I get my crits, which to be fair, I guess I do have those skills there that increase my crit damage. You know, it's weird. My gun fires a fuck ton of bullets, but I feel like it doesn't really have all that much for recoil. But while I'm firing, like, and then like when I get hit and I'm aiming, it seems fine. But like when I'm firing and get hit at the same time, it really feels like there's uh there's like it's a much bigger impact than both of them put together would be, you know? Like let's say me firing has a recoil of 1 and them hitting me has a recoil of 1. Them hitting me while I'm firing doesn't seem like a recoil of 2, it seems like a recoil of like 5. Cuz like I could keep it like trained on them and more or less all right, and then like when they shoot me, it moves around a little bit, but I feel like when they shoot me while I'm firing it's like it's fine though, they don't live long enough for it to make a difference. All right. Really, 2 healing kits in there. That's usually... Well, in a game like this with randomized loot, I guess it doesn't really matter. Any other game, I'd be slightly worried that they just, like, gave me multiple healing items at once, but... I'm not super worried about it in this one. I don't know. I feel like I came this way more than I went back, Let's see, which one are we going to next? The bottom one? Yeah. That's good. It'd be weird if they sent me to the other one. Honestly, though, if they had sent me to the other one, I probably would have just went to the bottom one first anyway to see if I could activate it. Heyo.
More loot.
What do we got? 70 times 7. I already know that's worse. Alright. And the engineer, once again, didn't drop anything. Do the engineers drop less than the... Because I feel like almost every soldier, like infantry, I guess is what they're called, that we take out drop something, but not the... But I feel like the engineers just haven't been dropping shit. Like, it's weird. Oh well. Once again, not like it matters. Don't need any of their trash clogging up my inventory anyway. Alright, so, but while we go back, we will pop into the, into the shop and sell this stuff first anyway. 3:30, okay. Started more or less 3 o'clock, so. My phone goes off, though. I feel like that means we went too far. We'll probably do this. Oh, the thing's over here. Do this mission and then end it, because I do want to make this one just like a tiny bit shorter, because I do have a couple things to do today. And by a tiny bit shorter, I'm hoping it'll end up being like 50 minutes, not instead of an hour. Like, not like a huge amount. Get rid of all of that. I haven't really been checking the shields, have I? Really just been looking at the class mods, and these guys don't have, yeah. It's kind of weird that that's all of, like, I mean, I guess you get a huge amount of grenade mods just dropping anyway, but it's kind of weird that the grenade, or like the store that has a picture of a grenade on it, sells a singular grenade mod at a time, like. But I guess there isn't really a huge number. Oh, goody. But yeah, I guess there isn't really a huge number of grenade mods, so if they did sell multiples, it would be very easy to get what you wanted. Haha, I can fire more bullets than you. Probably. Oh. There it is. I didn't even mean to hit the button or hit the barrel. I was trying to track him across and I overcorrected and just nicked it and it killed him. Ah, you suck. Like, technically, that would have been me fucking up with the overcorrection. Well, I guess that we can probably exit that way, though. You know, you guys sure are yelling a lot without coming down to do anything about me, you know? Just expecting somebody else to do the work for you, probably. Oh, somebody I feel has a caustic weapon. The hell? Did one of them throw a transfusion? I know I didn't. I still have full grenades. Does that mean this is going to be a transfusion mod? Yeah, it is. Level 31 transfusion mod. Fuck yeah. It's gotta suck though, eh? Throw out a transfusion grenade, you can see it taking the health, and then as the health is on its way over to you, you die. Where are the enemies? Okay, the enemies are over there. That's where we'll be going next anyway. Oh. And what's that then? Okay. Is that another? It was another door. Oh, just some random. Was that door in the other building too? It would make sense that it was, but I don't remember seeing it. So if all three of these, right, need to be activated for the Echo network to work, doesn't that mean that like after I leave the first one, I actually had a discussion with this guy on Reddit similar to this, that once I've left the first one and I've been cited at the second one, that they could just shut off the first one again. And the conversation I had with the guy on Reddit was like, if you were invincible and couldn't be restrained, and that's the exact word he used, was restrained, how would you rule the world or something? Or would you take over the world? And me and a bunch of other people were trying to explain to the guy that just because you're invincible doesn't mean you can take over the world. And he's like, yeah, but I mean, if you're just like go to like a major city or something and start killing civilians, you know, cops show up, they can't do anything, military shows up, at what, you know, they're going to keep escalating, trying to take you down, and then at some point they're not going to. They're finally going to realize that they can't, and it's like, okay, but first of all, that requires me to kill a bunch of people that like there's no reason to kill.
Really good at
and as we tried to explain to him, if your only power is that you can't be killed, you're still a lone individual that that is in a specific location and can be probably easily tracked, you know? So if you're trying to take over the world, you might be able to knock out like a government, and get them to surrender to you, get them to agree to a bunch of terms and everything. But then as an individual, you would leave, and what's keeping them following that? And I do believe that one of the things was that you still aged and would grow old and die. So it's like, there's no way that you're going to conquer the world and have everybody agree, because like as soon as you leave, what the hell is that? Besides a bunch of explosions. Dude, just fucking finish. And we were trying to explain it to him, and then I also had to point out that he said that you can't be restrained, but invincibility wouldn't prevent you from being restrained, invincibility itself. So even assuming that there was some other magical thing that was like, I think there might be, is there somebody? Yeah. A Sarah Guardian, eh? I don't know. Okay, I don't know why he's fucking off all the way over there. So like even if there was something that was like magically preventing them from like putting you in handcuffs or something, um, what's the limit on what counts as being restrained? Because like my example to him was like they could just build like a big metal dome and drop it over my head. Technically, I'm not restrained, but at the same time, I'm not going anywhere. You know, like so it's like you like you're not going to be able to take over the whole world just because you can't be killed. And like the other thing was, like I said, his example of getting them to surrender to you was just like getting, basically getting a gun and killing civilians until they've realized that they can't do anything to stop you and surrender so that you'll stop. But as I pointed out to him, guns have ammo. They can, you're still a single individual with, you know, however many guns and ammo you can carry. Even if you were to use something like a knife that doesn't run out of ammo, that's still a single person with a knife. People can get away from you. Like, you're not, like, you as a single individual just not being able to be killed and no other powers whatsoever is not, like, the biggest threat in the world. Like, yeah, if once they realize that, like, if you did something and they realized they couldn't kill you, like, you could, like, roll up to the White House and just walk in the front door and start making demands, and they're not going to be able to do anything about it. So, you know, since that's a thing you can do, they might attempt to appease you at least in some fashion so that you don't just like roll up and, you know, wipe out the president or whoever or anybody else, you know, that you want to, you know. But once again, you're still an individual, and one person, you know, like you would have to do something to basically inspire the masses to stand with you. But even then, they're not going to be invincible. So, I mean, I guess you could probably like pretend to be Jesus or something. It's like, aha, I am the second coming of Jesus, which is why you cannot die. Except, I guess that wouldn't really work though, because he did die. So, yeah, I don't know. Could still probably make it work. I mean, not being able to be killed is would be a pretty big selling point and a hard thing for people to ignore. But anyway, yeah, is just like one of those things where it's like, why, like, why do people? It's one of those powers where like people think that it's way stronger than it really is, you know? Just like super strength. Like, yeah, super strength is amazing, but if you don't have like almost every character basically with super strength has invincibility in some fashion with them, right? Like Luke Cage, super strong dude, bulletproof skin. Like, takes a lot to break through him. You know, like almost everybody that I can think of that has super strength is also not necessarily invincible. Like Wolverine, technically, in some iterations, they count him as having super strength. Um, and you know he can still technically be hurt and everything, but that's like a whole different kind of super strength. 113 by 12, eh? That's only 4 less damage and 3 extra bullets. So I mean, and it has a better fire rate. Not that that matters too much. Ooh, that accuracy though is just absolute trash. That's definitely worse. Let's see. I mean, I guess I only really use it when they're like right up in front of me anyway, so that I think I will keep. This should be fine, probably. Oh, right, now we gotta go all the way back to the first building, though, right? And look, we finally made it to the bottom of a skill tree, and I have zero chance of, or zero chance, I have zero intention of buying that skill. Because I don't think that it's really worth it over some of the other ones that I still haven't unlocked. Lilith is a weird one to me. I really don't care for any of her ultimate, I guess, is what you call them, skills. I don't know. I think the Puma guy calls them something different, but I don't remember what it is. So, not that it matters. I don't know that that would be that the term he uses is the accepted term or like the generally accepted term either. So I am gonna go. Okay, but they're not fighting anyone. Because there was that one other guardian, right? And we saw it fly over here, and it looked like it landed. I'm not seeing it, though, so I don't know if it despawned or what, but that was weird. That it just kind of fucked off like that. Oh no, I've been spotted. Whatever shall I do? Throw grenades at me.
Aw, did that hurt?
Why is it? Oh. Alright. I had another discussion with a guy on Reddit today, actually, where it was like, you get, what was the question? It was, you get any power from any anime. The guy made a really weird... now. A really weird, like, caveat to this one where it had to be an anime that you liked. Which is weird, but anyway, you get a power from any main character in an anime that you enjoy. Like I said, it's a weird caveat to make, but anyway. And a lot of people were picking, like, you know, the super strength, the really powerful, destructive ones and everything. Are you going to open this for me? Yeah, you are. Good. Me, though, I went with the map feature that the guy has in Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. Saito's map on there, because you can do so much with that map in so many different ways. And yeah, I was talking to a guy about it. And we were talking about just how useful that, like, that feature would be, because like you can. I just want to see what. Is it the shield? Yeah, the shield was better. Not by much, but enough. But yeah, about just like how many. Oh, where the hell did you come from? Just like how many different things that map feature could do, because like it gives you like a breakdown of everything. If you know like a name or something that you can search for, you can find it, whether it's a place or a person. You have a search function, so like his example is like you could type in ISIS and it would just highlight every ISIS member in whatever area you were in.
I regret not trusting you, but we've no time for who betrayed whom. Steel has taken the key and is already on her way to the vault. Hey, for me, take the bitch down.
Alright, I know where the vault is, and so does Steel. She took my vault key, you know, the one you worked so hard to get for me. Well, she took it. That albino bitch is going to open the vault unless you can somehow find her and beat her to it. I'm marking a waypoint at the location of the vault. I don't have to tell you what to do I? Alright, so we'll head there, I think, and then end it, because like I said, I do want to be done at about 4 o'clock today.
Whoa, I can see you. I don't know how you did it, but I can see everything again. You've surprised me this time. Listen, there is no time to waste. You must immediately reach the vault. Go, now.
Yeah, by the looks of it, we'll be finishing this up next part. The main game, anyway. We still obviously have the DLC to do, so we won't be done quite yet. But we'll at least have the, oh, there's a note here. 112, 4.2 damage, though. But it'll still be nice to do. I really should get my other fucking controller up here so that I can do that achievement, but we still have 3 DLCs worth of achievements to get, so I'll probably be a slacker and put it off for even longer. Okay, so that guy's gonna drop a shield because he very clearly had a burst one. Wow. You know, I feel like it took forever for me to get an upgrade to my transfusion grenade, and now we've had like fucking 4 of them drop just from the Lance guys in this area. Like, it's so weird.
Let's get some wheels.
You know, why put this all the way over here? Like, you gave me the vehicle station, then no enemies in between me and the travel point. Why didn't you just put the travel point back there?
The Echo network is back up. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that. If you need anything at all, remember to use the commerce grid. I'm sure there's something helpful for you there, partner.
I wonder if that's like supposed to be a hint to go look in a vending machine for some kind of special. While watching that other playthrough, I'm pretty sure he didn't react to it or even really acknowledge it in any way, but I'm pretty sure that when the one guy looked in the vending machine,
There is no time
there was a
left.
legendary
You
gun in
must
there.
reach the vault by any means necessary. We will not get another opportunity in this lifetime.
Says you. How do you know? Maybe my lifetime will be another. Oh, wait. Was it 200 years or 2,000 years? Oof. I mean, to be fair, either way, she's not wrong, but there's a lot of weird stuff in this universe. I'm sure that somebody could live for another 200 years. Dude, that is definitely not a long-range shotgun. It's nice that my regenning ammo gun is still good, you know? It is very nice. I wonder if where you hit them makes a difference for their armor as well. I mean, obviously their head is still a crit point, but it is theoretically still armored, so I'm wondering, like, if they have gaps that you can hit that still does more damage. I mean, there's obviously the badass ones that have like the shield, like the engineers have the shields on their shoulders, and the badass infantry have the shields on their forearms, where if you hit that it does 0 damage. But I mean, other than that, oh my god, so many engineers. Okay, somebody over here is using something I don't like. I feel like it's you. Don't know what you had, but fucking bullshit is what it is. Now, what the fuck kind of horse shit were you using on me? Oh, it definitely wasn't that. Doubt it was that. Oh, the thunderstorm. Lightning never strikes the same place twice, but it can strike freaking everywhere. 148 times 8. Okay. What the fuck is this?
No ammo.
Okay.
Damn it! Out of ammo.
I don't like, it's clearly some type of shotgun. Now, Iridian weapons I do believe are supposed to be non-elemental, but... Huh. I just did that to heal. I don't quite understand this gun. And now I kind of wish that I had something to use it on. So that I could see, because it fucking tore me up. That's for sure. Like, that's, like, fuck, I mean, I barely went down in this entire playthrough. And he just, like, tore through me. I thought it was some kind of sniper with how much damage it was doing, which is why, you know, figured running up right behind him would work well. It didn't. But yeah, it was, something, alright. But hey, if it tore through my shield that quickly, maybe it'll work on all of the, Iridian guys. You know, just obliterate their shield as well. Also not entirely sure what this gun counts as. I mean, logic would suggest it counts as a shotgun. But it just shows Iridian, which I think Iridian might actually be its own classification. Yeah. Iridian weapon proficiency. 19 submachine gun, though. Why do I have one combat rifle? When was I using a combat rifle enough for its proficiency to go up? Like, even the pistol proficiency didn't go up, and I'm pretty sure that if I did the, no, I didn't want to fucking drop that. Yeah, like, I didn't even do the 12. I got 2 assault rifle kills, and that was enough to raise my proficiency? Wow, they got low standards. I also didn't realize there was all these requirements for it. I thought it was just the kills at the top. Oh, anyway. Alright. I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Okay, shotgun, sniper. Good one. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that'll be it for this part. The descent. So yeah, like I said, next part will how long have we been going? Yeah, we'll definitely stop because we're almost at an hour. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. Next part will be the end of the base game, which won't honestly take very long probably. So I'm not quite sure if there's, I don't remember if there's anything to do after, but if it does go really quick and there isn't any quests that come up afterwards, maybe we'll just do a couple of like Easter eggs or something, because I know that there's at least 2 that, well, I didn't know about them, so I didn't do them when I was in the area. But yeah, maybe I'll just look up some neat, like some Easter eggs and whatnot, some silly stuff that happens in the base game that I can do. But thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.